Hey, what's up, guys? Lorenzo here. What's up? What's up? Sporting the hat. Cool. Anyway, oh, happy Monday, guys. All right. Okay, what do we talk about today? Um, let's see. Oh, I just want to share with you guys a series that I have been watching. All right, and surprisingly, it's a good one. And I didn't expect it. Uh, Not that I didn't expect it to be good, but I didn't expect to be actually interested in in the series. All right. Um, I think you guys have heard this series, and it's a popular one. It's called The Pit. All right. Have you heard of it? If you do, or if you watched it, it's pretty good. I'm actually very impressed by the makers of the series. It's fast paced. It's straight to the point. It's an adrenaline rush, and it's heart pumping. It just keeps you going, keeps you watching. It keeps you engaged. Um, I like the approach. It's kind of like the style, uh, the interaction between characters and other characters, jumping from one character to another, one perspective to another. It's really interesting. It's kind of like, um it's kind of like Inaritu, what he did with the Birdman, where you jump from one character to another, or the Richard Linklater film Slacker, where the characters, you introduce a bunch of different characters and you jump from one character to another. That's how it was, one doctor to another. It's really interesting. It's fast paced. It gets you. It puts you in the shoes of these guys, on the line. You know how they operate on saving lives. Making quick decisions, calculating how to how to how to handle all these medical procedures, how to save a human life, and wow, it's so amazing to watch, seeing how these guys work. And wow, it makes you think, like, wow, being a doctor is no different to being a law enforcer or a soldier or a SEAL or a tier one guy. These guys are, good at what they do, and wow, I can't do that. You know, it's amazing. It's amazing to watch. Although there are a few moments of gore, but it's part of it. This is what these guys witness every day. Every minute. It's wow, it's amazing. It's amazing. I do recommend this series if you're into real stories, true stories. I actually heard that the main character, the guy, was actually based on a real dude. That was unfortunately taken out by law enforcers back last year, I think. So it's really sad. But one of the best guys that I've seen on TV. He's cool. He's down to earth, and his goal is just to save lives. No matter what. So I love it. I love the character, the story. It's fast paced. It's not boring at all. It always keeps jumping from one situation after another. It's good. I recommend it. It's called The Pit. So I'm glad there's season two. So after I finish season one, I'll jump over to two. So yeah. What else? The Pit. Yeah, I want to share with you just a quick share. Right now, I admire this director. His name is Baz Luhrmann. All right, he's a musical film director. He makes musicals, not musical plays, but musical films, which you should check out. I'm not big musical guy, but this guy, Baz Luhrmann, the way he just shoots it, he directs it, the music, the sound, how it's edited, for me, he's kind of like the Tony Scott of music. If you know who Tony Scott is, he's an action director. And if you put music in a Tony Scott film, if you make it musical, it becomes a Baz Luhrmann film. So check it out. Baz Luhrmann. He's the guy who did Moulin Rouge. One of the best musical films I'd ever seen, and he did Elvis. Really, really good. And The Great Gatsby, the one of DiCaprio. Really good. The guy's a scientist. He's a mad scientist. This guy's the best. I would compare him to the styles of Tony Scott and George Miller, the guy who did all the Mad Max films. The guy's a scientist. No, not scientist, but more of an alchemist. The way he mixes stuff up. It's it's amazing how he does it. I don't think anyone is as clever as this guy. These are maestros of film. Real scientists, these guys. What else? The Pitt, Baz Luhrmann. I think that's it for today. I still have films to watch, and we'll review them this week. Let's see what I watch. Well, right now I'm watching Blue Velvet again by David Lynch. It's a classic. I think you should watch it. If you're into Tarantino films. And speaking of Tarantino, if you haven't seen the trailer of Brad Pitt's new film, I think it's called The Adventures of Cliff Booth. It's kind of like the continuation of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, the one of Quentin Tarantino, the one that takes place in Hollywood. I think he plays this stuntman who does some gigs for some shady people. So, looks good. It's directed by David Fincher, the guy who did Fight Club, Seven, The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, Curious Case of Benjamin Button, Social Network, The Killer. He's a great director. I've seen The Killer so many times, the one of Michael Fassbender. Amazing. One of the best fights I'd ever seen on screen because, coming from the guy who did Fight Club. So, really good. I saw the trailer. I think you should check it out. It's on YouTube or in the X. It's good, exciting. It's a interesting take. Typical David Fincher. But according to Quentin Tarantino, according to him, based on his interview, David Fincher is one of the best directors out there. And I totally agree. So, there you have it. What else? I think that's it. Yeah, I'm excited for Fuqua's film, Michael. I'm a Michael Jackson fan, and I saw his take on it, and it looks good. It's from the cinematographer of Miami Vice, Collateral. It looks really good, so I'm gonna check that out when it comes out on April. And what else? Yeah, that's it. I'm still waiting for Ridley Scott's trailer for Dog Stars. So, still waiting. I want to know how it's going to look. I'm a Ridley Scott fan. And that's it. That's it for now, guys. Going to exercise now. And hope you guys have a good afternoon. And eat well. Pray to the Almighty. And well, it's time for me to go exercise now. All right, guys. Ciao.